All right, dancing around the table sounds like an injury. I would bang my knee on the table, but besides that, I have a favorite Christmas song, and it's not that one. It's, why am I blanking? What's my favorite song with George Michael?
For being your favorite Christmas song, you really...
That's my Last Christmas by George Michael. He's my all-time favorite, and we'll have to go into this other thing about him. He died on Christmas of a heart condition, and in his song he goes, "Last Christmas I gave you my heart." Just saying.
Wow, that was depressing. It was a beautiful afternoon across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. We got to enjoy plenty of sunshine, and that was certainly reflected in today's high temperatures. We actually managed to climb into the low and mid 50s. 8 Rab and Albertville saw 52 this afternoon. Huntsville International saw 56. Florence saw 57. Both Pulaski and Fayetteville, good evening to you both, saw highs this afternoon, 54 degrees up in southern Middle Tennessee. It'll be a chilly night across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Temperatures dropping into the low and mid 30s. Here in Huntsville, I've got a low right around 37 degrees. Some of our usual cold spots could easily see 33, maybe even 34. Yeah, it's going to be a chilly night and it's going to be a chilly morning. Going to be just a touch on the chilly end of the spectrum when you get the kids off to the bus stop tomorrow morning, but overall, it's going to be a really nice morning. It's going to be chilly, but it's going to be a quiet morning. We should get to enjoy just a little bit of sunshine. We are definitely going to have some cloud cover, but still get to enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Dressing in layers is going to be key. I think the kids are going to need some sort of a coat in the morning, whether that's a lighter coat or just any sort of variety of long sleeves. But dress in layers because we're going to do a pretty good job at warming up as we head into the afternoon. A little warmer tomorrow compared to what we saw today. Temperatures hanging out in the upper 50s and lower 60s. We're going to kind of continue this warming trend as we head into your Friday. Friday is going to be warmer than Thursday. Temperatures climbing easily into the low and mid 70s across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. That sounds fantastic in hindsight. Sounds like it's going to be a fantastic end of the work week. Unfortunately, there are a couple of caveats to that. Friday also brings an increase in the opportunity for some rain across the Tennessee Valley. That rain is associated with a very warm and a very moist air mass that we're going to be dealing with. Dew points easily climbing into the low and mid 60s. That air mass is ahead of our next opportunity for severe weather across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. So let's talk about FUTURECAST by the time we get to the lunch hour on Friday. Many of us are dry, but some isolated to widely scattered showers certainly can't be ruled out. That opportunity for some isolated to widely scattered showers, maybe even a couple of embedded thunderstorms, is going to stick with us through Friday afternoon into the early part of Friday evening. That activity should remain sub-severe, but it is going to stay in the forecast even as we head into the early part of the overnight. But I also want you to pay attention to the fact that the vast majority of us are dry, and there are going to be significant periods of dry time through Friday afternoon. The end of the work week definitely is not going to be a wash. But we zoom things out as we head into the early part of the overnight on Friday, and now we're talking about a cold front back off to our northwest. At ahead of that cold front is going to be a rather robust line of showers and thunderstorms. Embedded within those thunderstorms could be some strong or even marginally severe thunderstorms. With that in mind, the Storm Prediction Center has placed different portions of northwest Alabama, Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin County, Giles County up in southern Middle Tennessee under a slight risk for severe weather. The vast majority of North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, this includes the entire I-65 corridor, obviously that would then include 565, is under a marginal risk for severe weather. These are going to be our big concerns: heavy rain, damaging winds, and the opportunity is there for a couple of tornadoes. Timing on all of this. Timing is actually not that opportune. Not that any sort of severe weather is ever really opportune, but this looks like it is going to be an overnight event. 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. across northwest Alabama, Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin, and Lawrence counties. 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. across the I-65 corridor. That would be Limestone, Madison, Morgan, and Coleman counties in North Alabama, Giles and Lincoln counties up in southern Middle Tennessee. And then 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. across northeast Alabama. That would be Jackson, DeKalb, and Marshall counties. Let's take those threats, break them down a little more. Heavy rain, definitely a possibility. Am I concerned about flooding? Not so much. Large hail, that's not really a thing we're going to be talking about. And then yes, we are talking about the risk for some damaging winds and a few tornadoes across the Tennessee Valley. So considering that this is going to be an overnight event, make sure you have multiple ways to receive your severe weather alerts, and make sure those devices have their volumes on. It's rather useless if you turn the volume off when you go to bed. 53 on Sunday, definitely colder behind that cold front, but we get to enjoy plenty of sunshine. Temperatures do climb through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, Julia.